23 verse 7, as a man thinketh in his or her heart, so shall they be. The first book I want to go to is a book that was written in 1920. Now, you all know how I am. People don't believe nothing that I say, so I got to usually back up the scholarship from what the Europeans say, because we talk European. And had we not taught him some semi-barbarism, you wouldn't be able to get this information back. So we taught him some of our information, just to keep him going so that we can keep civilization going until we woke back up. This was a book called God, Man, the Word Made Flesh. It was written in 1920 by George W. Carey and Inez E. Perry. 1920. So this has got a little age to it. So I don't have to make nothing up, so you don't think High Priest is crazy. This is High Priest's salvation scholarship.
What's the author's name again?
George W. Carey. Carey is C-A-R-E-Y. And Inez, I-N-E-Z, I-N-E-Z, E. Perry. The Word Made Flesh. Very good piece of scholarship. I'm always putting out the information so that you can go research. I am not going to tell you just follow me, listen to me. I don't want you following me. Because following me and seeing stuff that I do, you'll be disappointed. Do the research yourself. Get the message. Damn the message. Get the message. Get the message. But in the book he says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The cerebellum is heart-shaped. Uh-oh. Did y'all hear that? As a man thinketh in his heart, said the cerebellum is heart-shaped. Where's the true heart at? Come on. Not this. I'm going to prove it to you. This is the true heart. Your pump can stop working, and your mind still living. You're still alive. The brain dies. The heart still beating. You're dead. Where's the true heart at? So when Jesus has sayings that you can only find me in the hearts of men, where can you find the Christ? It's a mental thing. It's a power within us. Okay. All right. Go back to the page. Very pertinent. I want to get through this quickly, but I want to make sure everybody, I'm not leaving no one behind before we do our demonstration of power of thought, lifting me out of the chair with thought. So you can see you have the power. It ain't just no hokey pokey. People been before us showing us great things all the time, but we've been left with keys now to demonstrate what we have. It says, as a man thinketh, man mean what now? Male and female. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he or she. The cerebellum is heart-shaped. If you look at the brain, as I showed you a picture of earlier, it looks just like a heart. You have to do the research. I stress that a lot. If you look at the heart, the brain, it looks like a heart. The kind of heart you get at Valentine's. That's your brain. See, I've been throwing signs and symbols all the time. We're throwing it in our faces. Did you get it? They've been throwing us the signs and symbols in our faces. We have to do research. It's important. And research don't mean going on the internet, pulling stuff down, grabbing some information out there, research. No, it means cross-reference, look up and down, in and out for resources. It's important. Okay, we go back to the part. The cerebellum is heart-shaped, and in the Greek it is known as the heart. The cerebellum, the Greek word for heart. The seat of thought is called the dividing pump. I'm sorry. Let me go back. It was heart-shaped. The organ that divides blood was called the dividing pump. So this in your chest only divides the blood. Anyone know about the body that's in nursing anything? How many arteries is in the heart? 4? How many rivers came out of the garden of Eden? 4? I'm talking about you. Man, know thyself. You will know the universe and God. You're going to love this. Take this home and study it, study it, study it. You are the Bible. You are the Quran. You are the Kabbalah. It's all about you. All the people and places where functions in the body. This is one good book to get because it talks about that. The Abrahams, the Moseses, the Isaiahs were not historical people, but functions of the body, functions of the pineal gland, functions of the pituitary, the thymus gland, the 3 crosses of Calvary, the 3 pyramids in Egypt. These represent the pineal glands. So when you was initiated in the pyramids, that was symbolic of you being initiated under the body. As one of the brothers, Dr. Happy, we was out yesterday, he was mentioning the pyramid, and I've always talked about it too. The pyramid's right in front of you. You'll never This is your pyramid. You are the essence. The pyramid is only symbolic of the body. Just like when the sun hits hit the capstone, certain light hit a certain part of the temple. Well, when the sun hits the top of your dome, it hits certain part of the organs. Just like it. See, our problem was we have not initiated enough of our brothers and sisters into the mysteries. D.N.A. said the reason why the Egyptian mystery system failed because they did not initiate enough people in the mystery. It became exclusive. It only became a select few. This is for everyone. Everyone. Rich, poor, high, low, it doesn't matter. Everyone. All right. Everybody okay? Yeah. All right. It said here, the seat of thought, right face now. The seat of thought is the cerebellum. This is the seat of thought. This is the seat of thought. Our thoughts shape our lives. Yes, it does it not? We all can bear witness to that because we are evidence that our thoughts have shaped our lives. Remember, heaven and hell is not a place, as the prophet stated. It's the mind, it's a state of mind, condition of the mind. If we think continually below the solar plexus, neck down. Now, your genitals don't mean lower self. The lower self is this flesh. This is the lower self. The cardinal self. This is the lower self. The flesh. The higher self, when you go higher back into the mind, to higher states of consciousness. The lower self is not the gonads or the testicles or the vaginal. And that's not the lower self in us. The lower self is the flesh. And I'll give you the scriptures and information on it. It's the flesh. Cardinal man, the prophet said, debased himself and tore himself away from Allah. That's the flesh. Cardinal man, when you operate from the 5 physical senses. We are supposed to become the circle 7. The circle is a symbol of perfection. The 7 is the number of perfected man. And Allah is the perfect word that can create or destroy the will of the user. You the power. You are the circle 7. Which now is evolving to the circle 9. God and man. All right. So this is a good book, God, Man, the Word Made Flesh, showing you that your thought, your brain is the true heart. Now I'm not going to leave y'all with that. I'm going to give you some more cross references. Hold on to y'all seat. I want to thank my brother Elihu Pleasant Bay, when he wrote, the divine guy that wrote this book, the biography of Noble Drew Ali. When he wrote this book, this was confirming so many things that I had been sharing and teaching for so long. And just when I thought I was not on point, I got this book and everything that I was thinking or was sharing was right in here. I want to thank him on tape, Brother Elihu Pleasant Bay, a.k.a. Swift Angel, my brother. I talked to him yesterday. He's doing well. Family's doing well. In the book, the biography of Noble Drew Ali, our brother, our Savior, Messiah, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, who have to get his due. You would hear me talk about him more than anybody. Because nobody could get their stuff started if it wasn't for the prophet. And if it wasn't for his forerunner, Marcus Garvey, who was preparing us to meet the coming of the prophet. Now, I'm going to show you what's on right quick. Now, they used to tell us, I knew some brothers and sisters from the Marcus Garvey movement, said Marcus Garvey and Noble Drew Ali didn't know each other. Marcus Garvey didn't know Noble Drew Ali. Really? Marcus Garvey never knew Drew Ali. Come on now, don't play with me now. You know how sometimes you try to look for something and you can't kind of find. Things try to stop you from showing stuff.